Ben, great to see you again. Thanks so much for joining us. What is a average day for you looking like at the moment?
Uh, I mean, the average day, um, a bit of exercise. Obviously, I think that that keeps you sane, and obviously we've still got to look after ourselves and make sure when we're called upon we are ready to go again. So that could be a run, that could be a bike ride, a gym session indoors, um, and then other than that, it's trying to fill your day. So TV series and box sets, documentaries, stuff like that, and online shopping as well. To be fair, we've had quite a lot of deliveries sent to this house.
What are you watching on? I assume it's Netflix. What have you been getting stuck into?
Yeah, a bit of Netflix. So Afterlife, we've just watched. Up the second season of Afterlife, that was good. Really enjoyed that. And I just got Amazon Prime recently as well. So hadn't seen the Man City documentary until last week. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Thought it was great. Leeds have got a documentary, a similar style on there as well, and that was really good to watch. And I'm currently watching Borussia Dortmund's one as well. So yeah, there's some good bits on Amazon Prime and Netflix as well. Yeah, like I said, Afterlife. Really enjoyed Afterlife. And just started Ozark as well, actually. So that's the latest one. Only seen one episode, but I think that's 3 seasons, so that should kill some time too.
Plenty to get keep you busy there. And who is isolating alongside you at home as well?
It's me and my girlfriend indoors, doing each other's head in. No, we're doing all right. It's been obviously a long time now, and I'm sure some people will be, some couples or whoever they're isolating with will be, sending each other up the wall. But it's not too bad in this house so far.
Was she responsible for the haircut as well, by any chance?
She was at the start and butchered me pretty much. So it ended up pretty much all coming off. So it was. I did it. This is the finished article. That's from me. Initially, she was supposed to do it, but I gave her a few minutes, and it was pretty obvious that I'd be taking over.
Will it be here to stay, that style of haircut, or will you be reverting back to the short back and sides?
I actually kind of like this. Zero maintenance. I just kind of like the feel of short hair, but I don't know. We'll see.
I suppose banter is a bit of a buzzword in football, your camaraderie with your fellow professionals. Can you truly have that sort of same banter when you're chatting over Zoom or social media with the lads in the same way that you would normally do in the dressing room?
Oh no, it's very different. I think all the lads will be missing the banter and the stories at the training ground, and just being in the changing rooms and being around the gym, around the medical room. It's entertaining, and obviously we're not getting that at the moment. So some of the lads are trying to still dish out a bit of banter on the WhatsApp group, but it's hard to recreate that sort of training ground atmosphere.
With Christian Burgess talking about the different Strava runs and bike rides as well, have you been getting stuck into that? Who's impressed you at the moment? I know Sean Raggett's been running some pretty quick 10Ks of late.
Rags is something else on Strava. I've been every so often have a little look at the daily exercise or whatever, and yes, he's done like 5K runs and 10K runs in really quick times, and I'm thinking, like Burge, there's no way Rags has done that. But yeah, fair play. He's been getting those times, and it'll be interesting to see. When we're all back training, he'll be the one that we expect will be at the front of the line if we ever do a running session. And just a surprise actually. I thought there were some other lads that would be getting better 5K and 10K times, but Rags is at the top of that leaderboard. And like Burge said, also a couple of bike freaks. I think Craig did a ridiculous bike ride a couple of weeks ago, and then a few days later, Cam Cam spent his whole day on a bike. I think he spent about 7 hours on it. So yeah, a few people losing their minds, I think.
You've got so many coaches in a sort of normal environment, not just obviously first-team football coaches, but fitness coaches as well. Given there's sort of nobody to push you at the moment, does that require self-discipline to stick to a bit of a timetable?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's down to every player what they do. We've been given sessions as a guideline, and that really helps. But I think every player is different. Some players have played 40 games this year. Some have played 5, 10 games, and it's just about knowing your body, knowing what you need, doing enough but not doing too much, because football hasn't started again yet, and it doesn't look like it's going to be starting soon, really. So yeah, it's tough to know how much to do, and it's finding that balance of not pushing yourself too much but doing enough so that when you go back to training you are fully ready.
You've been keeping busy by helping out with Pompey in the community and Hive Portsmouth as well. How much have you enjoyed that and giving back to the community?
Yeah, really enjoyed that. So that came up a few weeks ago, and I've done that once or twice a week for the past 3 or 4 weeks now. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Obviously it gets you out of the house for a bit, but it's not about that. It's about delivering supplies to people who need it. And when you turn up at these people's houses, you can see that it's not easy for everyone to get out of the house and go to the shops and pick up their supplies that they need. So yeah, really enjoyed it, and we'll continue to do that for the next few weeks. And a few players have helped out. I think obviously Burgess helped out, and Sean Raggett has been doing a bit of cooking. Cam has done some delivering too. But the staff at the Pompey Study Centre and the staff at Pompey in the community have been doing it for weeks and weeks and weeks. So yeah, massive credit to them. Like I said, they've been doing it for a while now, and it just feels good to help them out a bit.
Has it opened your eyes at all, just seeing how much this pandemic and the toll it's taking on some people?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I just said, you turn up at some people's houses or flats, and you can see they're going to find it hard to leave the house and go and get their shopping. And only when something like this happens, I think, do you realise how many people out there actually need help. And I think it's just really, really good from Pompey in the community and Claire to get this started. And yeah, it's just been really enjoyable to help out.
Is that just sort of second nature to yourself? You're a Pompey boy. These are your people.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Yeah, I do feel like when I've done it, I feel like I've helped out a bit, even if it's a few people each time I go and help. It does make you feel good, and it does make me think. Yeah, I've helped out some of the people of Portsmouth today, and that's why I've kept on doing it. And I think we've had a good showing from the lads. It's not just one or two. We've had a handful of lads help out. So yeah, makes you feel good. And I think obviously come from Portsmouth, being able to help out the people of Portsmouth makes it that bit more special.
Yeah, it's been brilliant to see the amount of players involved. It must just remind you of how central the football club is to the community and the role you guys play in it.
Yeah, I think there'll be clubs doing this up and down the country, and to be a part of that is really important. I think someone like Portsmouth, where the football club is a massive part of the community, we should be helping out. We should be doing our bit for the people of Portsmouth, and we are, and that's great credit to Claire and whoever else has sort of come up with the idea and got it going. I know Burge has done a lot of work. He's been cooking and delivering, and he's trying to get the lads involved. He's always putting in the group chat about helping out. So yeah, a really good little thing going on, and it's just a pleasure to be able to help out, like I said.